Okay, here we have a wash day for a couple of our costumes. This is all the costumes, none of the heads. So we packed them up in the Jeep and we're going to the laundromat because sometimes that's easier. It's one right next to our warehouse versus taking them home. It's easier to run over to the laundromat, do it all at once, and then take it back to the warehouse and store them. Plus, I like the bigger washing machines. So first, we're going to inspect them. I sped this up a little bit because it was like 3 minutes long. But we are going through and turning them inside out for like Chase or like Skye, and then we're still zipping them. Spider-Man, you zip it up. Any book bags, you zip it up because you don't want that extra like wear and tear as it's spinning around in the machine. So you put it in there, you put it on cold, you use regular washing powder. That day we used Gain, and you put it on cold and gentle if that's a setting at the washing machine you're using. But just in the inspection, we was looking for like holes and tears and anything else that we need to do later. So while that's going, I want to show you this costume. It's like 7 years old. So you need to touch up the eyes with a hot glue gun. Go around and put a hot glue gun to that. Touch up the eyebrow with a hot glue gun. And I'm just showing you like how long these things last. I have older costumes than this, but this one is 7 years old. The back of his head, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to hand wash it, see if it can come back to the same color as everything else. Inside looks pretty fair. There is a little hair in there. That is because we used to not put anything on our heads, and like people hair strings would get in there. But for 7 years old, it's very, very fair. Here is Gracie. She's about 3 years old. No repairs on that side, but there's some stitching loose. I think I'm about to show it. There's some stitching coming undone that needs like some reinforcement. Right there needs some reinforcement on the side. So you just want to take the time and inspect your costume so you can catch things before they get out of hand. Inside, very, very fair, very clean. We like to put on something on our heads before we put the head on there. So that helps, it keeps it clean as well. Cleaning these are a hand wash job, and I'll cover that in another video. All right, these are still going. Just waiting on that to get done. Boom, they're done. So everything is nice and clean. We are going to stick them in the dryer, but just for like 10 minutes to knock off the dampness. And so they're closer, very close to dry. They don't have to be bone dry. But that is it. That is the operation. Got them in the dryer. Showing you I put them on just 10 minutes. And that is it, guys.